Start streaming. Start streaming. Look alive. Look. Look alive. You ready? Sure. It's alive. Oh man. Oh, we've been alive. We've been live basically this whole time. Now we're not. Hey.
Boom, just like that. I think.
Hey,
we're live.
Pops.
Yeah.
Where you been?
I took the ICC time machine, and it was groovy, man.
Headline 1. Guess what's back? The gong.
Is this cigar haunted? Who's the fastest smoking driver? Nothing says friendship
like sweet potato casserole.
Yeah, I like that. It's not on there.
No, it isn't. I forgot.
Yeah. The perfect pair for Mas. Is that right? Or was this another word here?
World War III. That's WW3. They didn't teach penmanship in Nebraska. Hey,
words are hard for my children.
We'll be back in 10 seconds.
Watch the blues go up in smoke.
And we're back. Let's go.
I like
it's
that. That little 10-second, just get in, get out. Get off the bench, go in and make a three-pointer.
That's what I'm thinking, because we just generate so much great content in the first 3 minutes of us figuring out, and then it's downhill.
It's
so
slippery.
We might as well just bring them on the ride with us.
Let's do it. The Lambo just left, realizing that the car show's next week.
Let's go ahead and address that real quick.
Yeah.
When is the car show?
Next week.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Did you bring your Lambo today?
I didn't, primarily because I don't have a Lambo.
Ah, good point.
But I did bring my Honda. Even better.
Nice.
I'm going to hit this button and see if...
Okay.
Go
Boom.
ahead.
Boom. All right, that was it. I carried it on my back.
Sorry. Okay, we're up here. Larry Adams is in. Julie Adams is in. Do us a favor. Hit that share button. Remember, we are in the social medias.
Facebook.
In all of that unhappy zone. That's a good way to put it.
Yes.
So by interacting with what we're doing, it's going to help us be the notification button, because we are not on the right people's side. Let's say it that way.
You're being awful cautious.
I am being awful cautious because I can see that we're still firmly stuck in social media prison because of a show that happened a few weeks ago now.
Yeah.
That was just absolute nonsense.
And the story was compelling. They just used the word
trash. No, I think it's fine.
Yeah, the word trash is fine. He just was referring to somebody that trash talked in the NFL, telling a great story.
Yes.
And apparently that was, I don't know. It wasn't good. I'm even afraid to say what it was. I know. Because that'll show up.
The only reason why we say it is because when you are active on here, it helps us like crazy. So thank you. Be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe. And because of this week, because we launched this cool new sweepstakes I'm going to talk about in a second.
Yeah, I'm interested in that.
Yeah.
I saw you were giving away a whole bunch of our money.
Yes.
Yeah.
We just crested over 4,000 followers on Facebook, which is pretty cool.
And Cigar Newbies blew up this week. I was constantly getting notifications of 3 or 4 people trying to come in 4 or 5 times a day.
Mm-hmm.
It was crazy. Now, some people don't understand the concept of answer all the questions.
Right.
We're not letting you in. If it says, if you didn't answer the questions, decline. I almost feel good declining some people.
Well, here's the thing.
You can't follow directions here. You're not going to be able to follow directions when you get in.
That's exactly right. Let's go ahead and talk about Cigar Newbies. For those of you who are just hopping in, if you are not a member of Cigar Newbies, you should be. It is probably the best cigar online community there is.
It's definitely the
most educational.
It is definitely the most educational. We can be what's the best way to put it? When somebody does the stereotypical post of their day, which is their current situation, which is a picture of a cigar on a deck sitting in front of a drink with no other content, I would say we
What up, Phil?
politely guide them to the reason that we started Cigar Newbies, which is we are here to learn. So tell us, what was your experience with that cigar? Even if you're new, did you like it? Didn't you like it? Was it worth the money? How was the flavor? But look, just search cigars and join the other 3,000 groups out there that are okay with a picture of this.
You're not
Okay.
lying at all. And here's the thing is, if you put a cigar photo in there that's just with the coffee cup and that's it, and then just go, it was good, that's not education.
That's not educational.
I'm not calling anybody out particular, but
We
perhaps I
want
was-
to
Oh, you already
learn.
cut this for me.
What?
What?
That's mine,
Oh.
asshole.
Well-
I've been on vacation. You can't just make it end so quickly.
Yeah, that's a good point. Let's
So-
toast into it.
Yeah, so anyway, Cigar Newbies is a place where you can safely ask questions,
My man.
any questions that you want about anything. If you're a newbie, total newbie, I don't have a cluebie. That could be a new name.
Holy,
I don't
that's
have a
t-shirt.
cluebie, and we will answer it. Us guys, we're pros. We're going to answer your questions. There's also Chris Coulter. There's some other guys that are in the group that are incredibly knowledgeable, and they give some
Chris
great
Coulter
feedback.
knows. Yeah, Chris Coulter knows exactly what I'm talking about. Thank you guys for joining us. This is Saturday at the Shop, by the way. That's Pops.
That's my kid, Brandon.
And this is our weekly get together where we talk about all things ICC. We throw stuff back and forth. And today we have a second cam. Check this out, boys. Say what's up.
What's up, homies?
Back to camera one. Here
Oh
we go.
my God, that is so cool.
Right? Let's go in second cam. So for those of you who have questions or just want general nonsense to be spout throughout the shop, let us know, and our patrons over here on camera 2 will do so.
Wow,
The,
very unique.
is it good? What in
Very
the
good.
Sam hell was that?
What?
You heard that, right?
Yeah,
That sounded like it came from like the gong or something.
place is haunted.
Place is haunted. Let's go ahead and speak about the first thing haunted. This cigar may or may not be haunted. This
If you
is
believe in ghosts, it's haunted.
Maria Lucia. This is created by Luciano. It has a beautiful story, beautifully haunted story, where his daughter, when she was 12 years old, drew a photo. She just had a dream.
From a very vivid dream.
Very vivid dream, draws this photo of this lady, which is actually on here, and the
That's
hair
on.
is actually the flowers.
Yeah.
Well, fast forward 10 years,
Mm-hmm.
then receives Luciano a box of his
His
who had passed away. His mother, how do you say that?
his mother had passed when he was 12 years old.
Right.
So his daughter never saw her. Never met her, never saw her, anything.
Then they pull this one particular photo out, and it is exact.
Exactly. It's a
This-
it's a polar opposite image, but the drawing looks exactly like his mother. I've seen the side by sides.
Yeah,
It's haunting.
He showed it.
Yeah.
Now, it should be said that even though Luciano is one of the most interesting, classy, unique people, that you would believe that his mother actually did have flowers for hair, his mother did not have flowers.
A
for
documented
hair.
fact. I
Yeah,
think he
I
went
saw
back
it
and
in the
looked at
photo.
he looked at the tape.
Looked
Yeah.
at the
So
photo.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
right.
He does that. He kind of smells of flowers, though. You
Oh,
know, he
but I
just
will
kind of
tell
has
you-
this essence.
There are 3 or 4 people in this industry that if that's all we did business with, I'd be okay with that.
Mm-hmm.
Luciano is at the top of the list. Love that guy.
Oh man, Tony Galan is back in. What's up, Tim Flores? What's up, Brian McGee? Hey, go ahead, just drop a little like and a comment and a share. Hey, Tony Galan, first episode in a month and a half, just passed first year of apprenticeship school. That is awesome.
That is awesome.
The only thing I know about that is like anything that has to do with the apprentice is just you're fired. But
Yeah,
what is apprenticeship school?
Well, there are certain trades that you have to go to an apprenticeship school in order to be qualified. Kind of like you did with
Racing school.
Cheeseburger in Paradise.
Yep. No. Here's the thing. contrary to popular belief, to work at Cheeseburger in Paradise, which was not sanctioned by Jimmy Buffett, but played Jimmy Buffett's
Just
songs in there.
basically a huge intellectual property theft firm.
A massive
Yeah.
trademark infringement,
Yeah.
copyright infringement. I did not have to go to a trade school or any. I really didn't have to go to any school for that.
Well, based on the way you wrote down some of these things here in the front, it looks to me like you didn't go to any school.
Well, you
But
went to the same
worth-
school district as I did, so where they taught me to write is where they taught you to read.
I'm clearly more smarter than you are. That's
That
it.
is it. Oh, he's doing industrial painting on Navy ships. That guy's about to be real busy. We're gonna have to paint a lot of Navy ships coming up soon.
Yes, we
so
are.
please paint quickly. Our
Yes.
country relies on you.
That's right.
That
I noticed a lot of the Navy ships aren't painted in camo. I thought they would be more camo.
I would think they would all be ocean blue, but no, here they are gray.
They should do like mirror so that it reflects it. They wouldn't even see it coming.
They wouldn't even see it coming. But I know Monty's on here. Monty and
Billy.
Tony Gallant. Why are Navy ships gray, not blue? Do you have an answer to that? Because everything is.
Look, I'm just saving the correct answer. I want to see what they know.
What's up, Michael Cho? Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much.
So let's
for
talk
joining
about
us.
what we're smoking right now.
You're gonna have to tell me.
And this follows. It's amazing. This follows right in the theme of what we were just talking about. This is called the Red Anchor. Psychic.
Whoa.
So the Red Anchor is an extremely rare cigar. Frankly, I wanted it for one reason and one reason only, other than Oliver from our friends at United did this cigar project, but they did it with Henrik Kellner Jr., who does all the principal accomplice stuff.
Oh, look at Stanko.
So you've got KBF, Henrik Kellner Jr., some incredible tobaccos, but I'll tell you the blend, I thought it was going to be a principal. It's rolled well.
KBF-y.
It's very KBF. It's not. It doesn't taste principal, but it is. It's very, very good. But they made like 100 boxes. This was a very, very, very small run.
It's very good though.
Speaking of small runs,
Are you
those
going
you
with
guys-
the third perfect link?
a third perfect link. Our friends from Toscano were here like last week, right?
Oh man, I tell you
Michael
what.
Capolini, Bafangu, you know,
Bafangu, hey, David Abrofi.
you want a cigar? What? Hey, you got it. So anyway, those guys come in. So I'm talking to Belinda via email while I'm on vacation.
Belinda.
She informs me that there is a cigar coming in that is comes in just under $80.
$80 Toscano.
An $80 Toscano.
Does it look like a Toscano?
Does look like a Toscano. It's in a coffin. There will be 100 of these coming to the United States.
Okay.
So I have made my play to get 10.
Okay.
I think that's only fair that we get 1/10 when they're going to offer it to like 100 dealers. I think it's only
Better
fair.
get one.
Better getting one. So anyway, that's ultra rare. Apparently they do it once a year for all Europe, and then they allocate a certain percentage to the U.S. 100 are coming to the U.S.
Did they say why it's 80?
Super aged tobacco.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's a once a year project that they do. One person rolls them. One person blended the cigar. It's using a lot. I'm imagining a lot of their Italian tobacco, but that will be here soon. I asked for 10 and they said you can't get anywhere if you don't ask. And I like their style. So that's where that's at.
Okay, so here, thank you, Tony, for coming in. Why are Navy ships painted gray, not blue? It says it actually blends into the horizon with heat waves and sky behind it. Actually does camo and deceives the eye.
Way off.
You were pretty close.
I thought it was
though.
a fashion statement because they had already had their gear picked out and they didn't want to actually clash.
Yeah.
And then you got the before Labor Day, after Labor Day. Do you wear white? I mean, it's a whole thing.
Yeah, it's a whole thing.
Yeah, and they're trying to be fashionable.
But it sounds like they just want to take their hotel-sized boat and then just sneak up on people and kill them that way. which I like that approach. That's way better than the fast.
It is.
Oh, hey,
It
we're
is.
going over to the Stanko cam. What's up,
Here,
Stanko?
can you stand over there real quick,
Will
just
you
for a
stand right
second?
there? Will you do a little spin for the camera?
Nice.
All right, that's the Stanko cam. There he is, baby. What's up, Stanko? The production quality on this show is just getting too good.
It's going through the roof. By the way, we have both of our favorite Olivers in the house.
The only two Olivers I know.
Well, what's great is they're two of our favorites.
Oh, number one and two.
Number one and
respectively.
two, and it's like 1A, 1B, right?
Some good Olivers.
So Oliver United, tell us what the big deal is with this red anchor that we have led with so well. And Oliver Nichols,
tell us how to pronounce what was previously Autonom and is now the new glow in the dark band.
yes,
It's called like the Verschmickel or something like that. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is.
okay. So Oliver, we're gonna give Oliver Nichols. He's gonna be 1B because we've known Oliver 1A longer.
Oh, is that how we're doing
Yeah.
this?
So we're gonna go. So Oliver 1B.
Hold it though.
How that Sam hell do you pronounce the new cigar? That's what I'm looking for. I smoked it the whole time I was gone.
Hang
by
on.
the way.
You want to talk about A and B? Both of them have cigars now that have the potential to have our bands on them. Okay? Oliver Nichols
One B.
sent me the red with white with the whole deal. I'll
Yeah.
get back to you as well. And Oliver Niveau
Yeah.
has actually put the band on a cigar before. So the first one to get regular production cigars with our logo in our humidor will effectively take the number one Oliver cigar.
Oh, they become 1A.
Yeah.
At that point.
You know
All right.
what? One AAA.
Accept the challenge. That's what it is.
That's
it's just
it.
a challenge.
Oliver Nichols. It's called the Weltschmerz.
Weltschmerz. It sounds like you should order that. Do you want the fries with that? I mean, it seems like that's probably a meat dish with some caramelized onions on it. Pretty sure. Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's
By the way, Zach Patterson, thank you very much. I have obviously been on vacation. If you're coming to us from a foreign country like Hilton Head Island, let us know, and we will say good day to you in your native tongue.
speaking of walking around.
Speaking of somebody standing at the front counter wondering if they're supposed to,
Oh,
do
yeah.
we have
I
do we have an
think
employee
buyers might be
that
in
works
humidor.
here? Okay. Red Anchor, blended by Kellner family, KBF, beautiful Dominican blend, using tobacco from the Kellner farm. Enough said.
KBF.
It's good
Okay.
enough. Good enough for me.
Sounds good. Yep, that is. Do you remember my duck, Oliver? Remember Oliver
Yes.
the duck?
Yeah, didn't you kill that?
No, he got
Oh,
eaten by a raccoon.
By a raccoon.
Yeah, he
You
died.
didn't technically kill it. You set it free.
I gave it to a friend,
and then the raccoon ate it.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
While we're on the Olivers, because
Circle of life.
we're doing great links right now.
circle of life.
One's flourishing and one has been dead for 20 years.
Yeah.
But as we start talking a little bit about cigars, we start talking about unusual experiences and these cool, off the wall. Who would have thought I would be smoking a cigar with this guy
Oh,
or gal?
yeah.
And you had this happen this week where I want to just put it into the family's perspective. Was we're at this restaurant. Here's the owner of this restaurant. Here's the owner's house. Here's us listening to the Beatles smoking cigars in their garage with them. Well, you want to fill in the blanks on that Mad Lib?
My wife has Paula Dean has been a huge inspiration to my wife. My wife is actually creating a hardbound cookbook that is of all of our family's favorite recipes. We are in Savannah, Georgia, for our 15th anniversary. Happy anniversary, dear!
Congratulations.
Love you. We're in Savannah, Georgia, and I said, about 10 years ago, I had sold her husband, Mike, a 1969 GTO Judge that we had in our car museum. So on the way down, I'm like, look in my phone and see if Mike, look for Judge, look for Mike, look for the Judge, and see if I still have his number there. I'd like to call him and see if he still has the car. So my wife then starts going on this. Wouldn't it be great if if I could just send my cookbook to Paula Dean's restaurant and just let her know how much of an inspiration she was and see if she would like sign it and send it back to me. And I'm looking at her like, yeah, go ahead, do that.
Yeah, that's a
I'm
great
sure
idea.
she's going to
Yeah,
do
you'll
it.
get it back.
20 minutes later, we're standing in Paula Dean's restaurant. Begley's in, of course, buying the entire gift shop, buying it all. And these people keep hugging this beautiful lady with these big ass glasses on. She looked like Harry Carey's twin sister, right? Big ass glasses on. All of a sudden, I lock eyes with her. Her eyes are huge at that point. I lock eyes with her. I go, "Are you Paula?" She goes, "Yeah." I said, "I sold your husband his GTO Judge." Oh my God. She goes crazy. Next thing you know, she's got my phone. She's calling Michael. And I'm on the phone with Michael. Begley comes in. They're hugging like it was crazy. 1 hour later, I'm sitting at Paula Dean's house in their garage, smoking a cigar with her husband, drinking coffee, listening to the Beatles. And we sat there for 4 hours and just had an absolutely incredible time.
That's why you don't go on cruises.
That's why you don't go on cruises.
That was just, the whole family was just so excited. I'm so glad you actually got to disconnect for a week, and a huge kudos to the team here because it's good confirmation that this machine is running.
I'll tell you what. So we're 5 years old. First time I've ever left for multiple days, and I literally did not think, are we doing any business? Is there anybody there? Who's pissed off? Who's happy? Did the product show up? Not 1 second.
We're getting there. We're getting
Absolutely.
there. And I think it's a huge testament to everyone who's watching, those who join us, those who are part of the culture. The fact that the culture that we have as a family has created a situation where we feel free enough to let the bird fly for a little bit and then come back to the nest, because that for the first 5 years was a very, very challenging time to disconnect. And what that's going to result in is fresher, better team, everything, shit rolls downhill. So all of the fresher we are, the fresher everyone else is. So I'm glad you got to go have some fun.
Larry had a great suggestion to say good day to Paula Dean in her native tongue, which if you went in her gift shop, all of this would make sense. "Hey y'all, good day, mate. Put some butter on it."
Oh, so her and grandma do the same thing.
Every single thing in that shop either has "Hey y'all" on it, or it has put more butter on.
Put more butter on. I do not disagree with that.
Oh, and her restaurant, by the way, down in downtown Savannah is awesome. It was absolutely awesome. And when I sat down and they said, you can pick 1, 2, 3, or 4 main entree items, and then pick any of the stuff that you want for sides. Oh, and it's all you can eat. I'm like, did you say all you can eat? Is there other? No, you just pick out what you want, and we'll just keep bringing it.
It's gonna sound weird, but that draw I just took, I don't know if it's from the coffee or if it's from this, just had this freshness like spearmint. Very clean.
I got a
It's
super
cooling.
brightness,
It's very cooling.
like eucalyptus.
Like eucalyptus.
Yep.
I've never had that before.
Yeah.
Whoa. And it stays with you. It's very, very nice. The Red Anchor by United. This is really a kick-ass cigar. Really
This
nice.
is it's typical Henry Kellner Jr. Incredible complexity.
It's like they put some
incredible.
menthol in this thing.
It is bright. It's very bright.
Cooling. Wow. That is. While you're in the thank you, Oliver.
Butter and bacon grease.
You're cooling, heating it up, baby. So while you're at it, we've got a couple of Olivers coming in. You want to just go ahead and throw them a little good morning in their native tongue?
Yeah, we've got one in Boston. Good day, mate. Pakistan. And then we've got Germany.
Germany.
Yeah. Guten Day, mate. Again, notice I'm coming in low with the hand.
Oliver Nichols has left the chat. Okay, here we go. Let's continue to move that forward.
Yeah, I went like that. I want when I'm doing the German thing, I don't get too high.
Don't show the palm.
I don't get too high with that. Get it?
Nice.
H-E-I-G-H.
Speaking of World War III, we do have this cigar where if the nuclear apocalypse does occur, which it looks like we are heading our direction for that, we have a cigar for the moment. So there is a cigar for everything. If all else falls out,
Yeah,
here.
something to smoke when the nukes are in the air.
Right here. This is the Principal Cigar's newest Money to Burn release. This is the USSR. Now, this will also be great in case we back down and then we have to start spending rubles again.
Rubles.
Because this is actually wrapped in,
A 1980s ruble.
yeah.
Yeah.
And some of them are 50s, some of them are 20s. You could probably get a bag of potatoes and some.
I think if you bought like 6 boxes, you could get a house.
I think,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
And there's a Habano and a Maduro version. It's got this real cool kind of spike. It's a Bellicoso or
It's
or
really
Torpedo.
good. I particularly really like the Habano.
I'm with you on that.
Yeah.
The finish on that cigar is so clean. That is one of those cigars you will burn yourself for. It's just exceptional. But on the key. Oh, okay. Facebooked again, didn't I? Oh, you got some rubles right there?
I actually burnt one of those just in the spirit of burning money to burn.
He's got a 10 and a 25. So when Yulia was here and she was talking about when Soviet Russia was there, this is a lot of money. You talked about what you could basically survive for a week on about 25 rubles.
Wow.
She talked about how cheap everything was and how much that really was. That is just wild. Oh yeah, we got some blend composition.
Oh, we got blend composition.
Exactly. It really is. Yeah, I gave it to Alessia and she thought it was dollars, so it was awesome.
So Oliver is telling us that the Red Anchor, Habano 2000 from Ecuador, Dominican Monte Plata from the Kellner Farm, Filler San Vicente, Dominican, Habano 92, Dominican, Pennsylvania, obviously some broadleaf, little Pennsylvania USA
All right.
outside there.
Very nice. I'm all about this. That looks fantastic. What's up, Sherry Glover? Good morning. Good morning to all of you. And to round off the cigar talk for this morning, let's go ahead and talk about these things though. Now, this is not the box. This is not the show box or what we call a dress box, Oliver.
Oliver, we did not get a dress box, FYI.
These are the Alfonso
Number 4.
number 4s. The Alfonso is the newest release. We just dropped them last week or just put them out a week ago today. I've never seen a $40 cigar sell so fast. This cigar is truly exceptional on all fronts. Performance, draw, flavor, complexity, blend. Everything to me on this cigar is just stellar.
And for those of you that are going $40, $50, because the number 6 is like $50. The number 6 is 9 inches long. I smoked it on our anniversary, which was also Thursday Night Football. And because I have the greatest wife ever, she's like, we should go back and watch the Bears, which was, God, was that a pathetic game. But anyway, I lit that cigar at the beginning of the game, and I still had the net of about a half a Robusto when the game was over. I don't know how long the football game lasts, but I still had plenty of cigar left. Those cigars burn so incredibly slow that, and that's the case with an Atabey, it's the same case with the Byron. Don't look at the expense. Look at the cost per hour. You could smoke 3 $10 just dog turd cigars in the same amount of time you could smoke an Atabey or a Byron or an Alfonso and smoke utter perfection.
Right.
The fact that you
Underperformed.
watched that game to the end tells me it had to be phenomenal.
It was the Bears.
Yeah, exactly.
And you just never know. And it
But-
was close, and it was just
What Stanko's saying is the fact that you watched it means the cigar was so good that you continue to watch the
you
game.
become blinded to the elements.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like
That's
literally couldn't see the screen.
That's a great way to put it.
Yeah.
That is a great way to put it. Let's take, as we coined the term pivot. Pivot is now called Iran.
Oh, okay.
If you watched our Tuesday show, it was a blast. And for those of you who are in the Frisco area, come up and join us on Tuesday evenings. Sit in the peanut gallery because that is an absolutely fun show.
Now we've got a
Cigar Talk
camera
Live.
that can point at the.
Then we got
gallery.
two cam. You ready? We're
Yeah.
hopping to camera 2.
God,
Back to camera 1.
Yeah.
All right. And
Yeah.
so
That's where the special kids sit.
we're going. that's the player
The
haters.
bus is parked right in front.
Yep.
It's a real short one.
Now we have. Let's take Iran over to what's happening, events, and what's on the horizon because we have 3 things bunched together real quick.
Yeah, what's interesting was the nervous dynamic that was created while we were sitting on the beach on our anniversary, and Begley goes, we don't have our costume yet. The panic is starting to set in.
Yes. Yeah.
That I don't have the costume yet.
Yep.
So at least now I know what I'm going to do this week.
Yes.
Costumes.
And for those of you who do not have your Halloween tickets, please use the link I'm dropping in the chat there and snag up your tickets because the registration's looking really good this year. Last year we had to really push for it. This year we're looking good. This is going to be a party. We're going to have some fun. But that is coming up. That is the ICC Time Machine. Really just pick any era. You know what? Honestly, pick any costume you want. It's going to fit.
Yeah.
But that is Saturday, October 29th. So the beauty with that is it's not on Halloween. So you can trick or treat with your kids on the 31st.
Right.
But you can come in on a Saturday night and have some fun.
Yeah.
We'll have food, we'll have drinks, we'll have Chris Remy Thomas will be here with his photo booth 360. I already got the banner done. That banner, the photo backdrop, is 212 inches by 96 inches
Oh
tall.
my God.
They're actually building a rig for that entire wall.
That's
It's going to
incredible.
be really well done. We've started planning earlier, so it's going to run very, very well.
If
I'm
you've
looking
been to an
forward that.
ICC, if you've been to an ICC major event, you already know.
Yeah.
But if you have been to Halloween, you definitely know. If you haven't been to Halloween, if there's an event, Halloween is the event.
You bounce too.
Yep. For
That is October 29th, but I will back up to next weekend. Next weekend, the 22nd and 23rd. Pablo Richard, Patoro Cigars out of Olten, Switzerland, will be in the lounge. We originally had scheduled for the 21st of Friday an owner spotlight event because the Haas team, the Haas F1 team, called him in. He needs to go to Austin on Friday.
Yep.
So we're going to turn that into a Saturday afternoon event. That will be here. He'll be here for a few hours. We'll do deals. We'll have talks. We'll still do the VIP session. All of those things. We're just going to change the schedule on
Okay.
that. And then the next day is going to be the F1 Paddock Lounge. Now, if you get tickets for that and you are present for that, there will be a lot of cool things happening. One of which, I'm bringing my sim up. I'm going to bring my driving simulator.
Really?
Which is VR. This is a serious driving simulator.
It's serious.
And
I got sick to my stomach after 4 laps.
yeah, so you'll have an option to run it to the TV or to the VR goggles because the VR goggles are pretty realistic. And just the wheel itself is very realistic.
Yep.
You'll be able to run 2 or 3 laps at Circuit of the Americas. The fastest driver will win some stuff. We'll just have some fun.
Very cool.
Hop in, do some
That's gonna be
driving.
so fun.
We'll probably open a little earlier for it. So those of you now the race is at 2:30.
Yeah.
So I need to throw a disclaimer out there. Every other the public lounge will have the Cowboys game, which starts at noon. So we'll start tearing in. The meeting room will have that, but just the private lounge will be because we have Pablo electing to be here versus
Instead of at the race that he
in the pit.
sponsors a car.
right. It's
Where he
been-
could be in the garage watching the race.
he decides to drive back up from Austin, which he'll already be there to be here, we're going to take that private lounge and make that done right. So
Yeah.
make sure, grab your tickets up. That is really going to be a great race. So a lot of things to win just by being there. We're going to start doing some raffles. There's going to be a lot of stuff to give away. Come and watch that.
And hopefully he comes back with some signed stuff from the deal with Maggie and Mick's stuff.
He also sent me something pretty cool from Gunter Steiner. So all I'll say is, if you like F1 and you know the name Gunter Steiner, it'll be cool for you to be here.
Awesome.
So that's that. And then the final thing that I'll push forward on that is, November 10th is Friendsgiving.
Okay.
That is members only. That is our annual feast. That is published, but we haven't pushed that out to members yet. It's going to be limited. I think we limit it to 40 people, something like that.
Yeah, we've always had about
Just
40.
beautiful.
It's
Beautiful,
incredible.
fun event. Well done. I'm
Yeah.
looking forward to that.
Yeah.
So
it's
those are
always
the
great.
events I'm going on. What do we got? Wayne says, last time I played a racing game, I was beyond drunk with my drunk cousin and sober brother. I took first place. All right, challenge accepted. Junior Soul Train is saying he is not ready for.
He says, I'm ready for the Halloween event.
Oh, all right. Bring your friends. Let's go. You know what? I believe he is. I believe he's ready. He's got the good vibe to him. He's always in. I haven't seen him for a couple weeks, but that's gonna be a fun one.
Yeah. Oh, it's going
Just
to
get ready to
crazy.
be sweaty from turning up.
Oh, yeah. Busy Bee will be in the house.
He's gonna make it loud.
Yeah.
He's gonna make it real loud. What else do we have going there, Pops?
This cigar is really good. I'm really enjoying this. It's got that brightness to it that I really like. Not peppery.
$400 a month for
Walk around a parking lot.
CrossFit to jump up on a box and do pull-ups. You still got
If I thought that's all you had to do to work out, I'd probably do it too. I think for the money though, I'd probably just do it on my own. Self-motivated, self-driven.
Yeah. Or
Yeah.
you can pay $400 a month to jump on a box.
Yeah.
We
We should jump on a stack of cigar boxes and see how that works.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it'd be like the milk carton challenge. Well, if we don't have anything else, let's boogie off this and call this thing a good show.
This is a great show. The amount of transitions that were just butter smooth, again, Paula Dean reference, was pretty good.
Finish with a link.
I like it.
Well, Pop, sign us off.
Like every week, we thank you guys for showing up for Saturday at the shop. Do not miss Tuesday night, Cigar Talk Live, now the hottest show on the internet, so I've been told. We are the talk of the town, by the way, in Hilton Head. Both cigar lounges know who we are. Yeah.
Really?
We should put a cigar lounge there. Kill it.
Really?
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. But anyway,
Yeah.
join us. I digress.
Yeah.
Join us on Tuesday night. If you're in Frisco, come on in and be part of this peanut gallery now that you're going to be on video as well.
2Cam.
And thank the peanut gallery for coming in. For all of you too lazy to get out of bed today, we look forward to seeing you a little bit later on. GBR, go Cowboys. That's it.
Welcome home, Pops.
Glad to be back.
Peace. We out of
See
here.
you guys.
Thank you for watching, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Give us a like, give us a comment, give us a share, and have a great afternoon, morning, whatever it is, wherever you are. Peace, love, and chicken.
Hour 17? Didn't seem like an hour 17.
Hour 17, that can't be right.
That's what the thing said.
No, this showed a 40. Sub 40, that's 38.
Oh, I don't know why it said an hour 17.
Good show. Okay. Okay. That sounds good. We might need to snag another one of those GH4s.
I gotta go back.
Hang with Papa.
I had the skin taken out of the chest and
How's he feeling? Yeah, we do need that. We need to get a powered speaker. Yeah. Yeah, we need a powered speaker. They were. They were very loud. Really? Were they rowdy last night? Yeah.
I mean, really, 20 guys all sharing bottles of whiskey. How quiet is it going
In
to be?
one area. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a recipe for stupidness.
Well, Thomas.
Yeah.